Your cake looked absolutely perfect in the oven. Then you took it out, and a few minutes later, the middle completely collapsed. What just happened? Why does it always sink exactly in the center? You might ask, was it too much leavener? Was it underbaked? Or was there too much air mixed in? All three can play a role, but to truly understand the problem, we need to look inside the cake. Baking is a race between two forces, expansion and setting. As heat enters the batter, gases expand and create tiny bubbles. The cake rises, but at this stage, the structure is still liquid and weak. It relies entirely on starches absorbing water and egg proteins coagulating. This process builds a strong wall around the air bubbles. If you take the cake out before these proteins and starches fully set, the cake simply does not have the strength to hold its own weight. But what if you baked it long enough and it still sank?
Meet the most common culprit: too much baking powder or baking soda. When you add too much leavener, you create a massive amount of gas very quickly. The cake expands rapidly, rising faster than the proteins can set. The bubbles grow too large, stretch too thin, and finally, once the internal structure shatters, the entire center caves in.
Another structural enemy is your mixing technique. Over-creaming butter and sugar traps too much air. Just like excess baking powder, this creates a fragile, overinflated structure. The center of the cake is always the last part to heat up and set, so if the structure is weak, the center is always the first place to surrender to gravity. So, how do you prevent the dreaded collapse? Ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Did you measure the leavener accurately with a flat spoon? 2. Did you follow the mixing method or did you over-whip it? And 3. Did it bake long enough? Don't just trust a toothpick. Look for the edges pulling away and the center springing back when touched. A sunken cake isn't random. It means the structure lost the fight against expansion. Bakeology, where baking meets science. Subscribe for more.